Hey guys, Artifact Gaming and Art here, and we're doing our Scream streams. So this is gonna be one of the costumes. Doesn't look so good in the daylight, so we might be doing a little bit more nighttime streams. But like, we got like this hood, this little fun mask, just having some fun with it. It's Halloween season, of course. We're gonna be doing a number of other costumes and other get-ups as well. Hopefully, you can stick around and see what else we got in store for you. I got a ton of really cool little costumes and such. But these things look so cross-eyed when I look off angle from them. But whatever, it's all good. It's all good, it's all fun. What's going on with my neck though? I thought I had this all blacked out. That's weird. There we go. Guys, it's the art stream. We are working on a piece for my father. We're going to be doing a series called The Faces of My Father. In commemoration of and kind of just seeing my dad as general. So this is our art stream for that. Mask ain't staying where it should be. That's all right though. We're not too worried about it. Guys, thank you for coming into the stream. Appreciate each and every one of you on Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and otherwise. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this mask on. It is hot up in here too, so that's for sure crazy. But we got this cool little hood going on as well. Maybe the lighting will change it, let you see it a little bit better. I don't know. Might be doing some nighttime streams just to kind of get the ambiance right. All that other shit. Anyway, let's get on to the drawing. Let's move on over to that scene as well. Let's see, art screen queued up. Push it on over. This is a piece I've been working on for my father, and I kind of just hit a wall and just only gamed for a while, and I'm trying to change that. So I don't know how well it's gonna work drawing in a costume, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Let's make sure everything's working well. Get this up here. Get this moved over here. Move my controller off the desk and set it down where it belongs so it's out of the way. Alright, then we need all our tools, so we're gonna need to see all the palettes, that other stuff too. So anyway, just checking it out. Seeing how it's going, guys. Thanks for joining me here at Artifact Gaming and Art. Ooh, off camera is looking a little weird there. It's odd. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's too much light. Like turn invisible? What is happening? Why is it blacking me out like that? That's wild. Okay, well, anyway. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's just the way that it... Oh, I bet you it's because of the black point on there. So the black point will cut it out as well. So I do have to have a light on it, and it's still going to do it on occasion too. That's so wild. What the hell? Like, no matter what I do, it's just starting to, like, do that. All right, it's all good. Let's see here. And then, of course, my music just stops for no reason at all either. There we go. All right, cool. So anyway, so this is the basic drawing. I did some underpainting, but I think I'm going to get rid of the background for right now, and we're just going to focus on this. I don't like the way that ring looks. It's not thick enough, if you know what I mean. And so that's what we'll be focused on right there. Guys, again, thank you for joining me here at Artifact Gaming and Art. We are trying to get back into the art stream portion of things, so I do appreciate each and every single one of you. We do this with this black and white guy right here, and then we'll be moving on into color if we can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to draw on this mask or not, but we'll try it. We'll try it for sure. If I push up on it, I don't think it's too bad. So... let's see, underpaint for that. We might be changing because I think the line work still needs to be addressed on some level here. But we're almost there, so I think we're gonna get rid of the underpaint. And then we're gonna go brush. Get the pencil brush out, make sure we're in the right area. Yeah, pencil brush is working. Okay, cool. There we go. So yeah, this is far too not thick enough, and it's not really embodying what I wanted it to. We got from eraser. So I feel like, why are you not doing what I want you to do? Are you up here? Oh, you're line work up here. Okay, so there we go. Also, the ellipse here seems to be skewed. So we're just gonna see if we can't fix that a little bit. I could always just use an ellipse tool as well if I start to feel like it's not working. Usually the streams are a little bit quiet too, so if you want to chit chat me or whatever, I'll check the chat. But I'll be kind of focusing on the artwork as well, so just bear with me if that's the case. I will look up. I will see your comments if you have anything that you want to say. It's all good. I am here to hang out with you on this beautiful Tuesday. I do have to go to work in about an hour, so legitimately, we're just gonna be on for a little bit. And like I said, I might have to take this mask off. It's warm in this bitch for sure, but. We love Halloween. This is part of the Scream Stream series that we're doing. Just having some fun, really. I think I might feel a little bit better about that ring now, but not done yet. We are not done yet. Mask up so I can see just a little bit better. Just a little bit. Yesterday I said I was going to have an art event at about 11 o'clock at night, but I got home from work at about midnight, so I do apologize to anybody who did choose to show up to that art event on Facebook. It wasn't my intention to skip out on you. It's just working. It's just working. It's just one of those things. So my father died in February 12th this year. And kind of since then, I really haven't been able to focus on anything, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things with art and trying to do better. I think I messed up already here. So we got to go all the way back here because we need to define our channels and characteristics that are going to be, let's see here. So we do here. We'll make this an over. Right? Be over that gap. Puts us under this one here. Guess we're under, and this goes over, so we'll erase any type of lines that come in there. This is just a very simplified, like, kind of weave ring thing that I'm putting on my dad's skeleton's finger. Whatever you want to call it. So, over, under, over, right? And then under, over, I see a problem already. Would have to be the other way, right? Have to be. Right? Because it would have to be, that band goes under, this band goes over, right? You kind of gotta figure these things out, like, as you go, and kind of logic it out a little bit too. Hey, thanks for joining me here at Artifact Gaming and Art. I appreciate each and every one. You've got one viewer on Cuke and probably no other viewers. That's okay. Don't care. This is just for me anyway. And my dad. I keep having this, like, urge, I guess. I don't know how to put it, but like an urge to do something a little wild. And start like a GoFundMe for getting a grave marker placed on my father's grave. I don't know. That might be silly. But I want to carve it myself. Like, I'd like to learn how to do a little bit of stone carving. And I think I could do it. One of the things my dad kind of drilled into me was get over. What's this one at? Under. Right? Yeah. And would go legitimately over this one. So. Okay, so now we have like a woven ring right there. That's actually working out well. And we don't have to change too much, but the underpaint is going to have to change a little bit, so we'll probably have to go back through there and do that as well. One of the things I promised myself I wouldn't do is I thought I would try and do like some studies. So I need to do some studies on like an old swampy forest with broken limbs and stuff like that. So I'm really thinking, like, I'm envisioning this like kind of like hazy background with like these different kind of figures in it. I really don't like this one right here. Not my favorite, so we're probably gonna get rid of that as well. Looks like a pile of turds with maybe a branch coming off it or something. And maybe it just needs to be elaborated on, I don't know. But I don't think I referenced enough on the trees that I wanted to kind of draw and kind of like study off of. So we do have to do some research there as well. And I will be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick because I am parched. This setup, as you can see, gets a little warm. So give me a second, I'll be right back. I think we'll probably shift this over to some different music too in a second here. Oh my god. the logistics you go through to try and figure out like how to do some things, like streaming while wearing a costume, right? Like, how are you gonna actually drink this thing? Can you drink this thing? Is it possible to drink this? Do I need a straw? How are we gonna make this work in the costume? There we go. So this is just one, like, a cheap costume. The hood wasn't that crazy. We have a whole lineup of other stuff as well. So each one of the streams leading up to the big day, October 20th, you're gonna see some wild other stuff. I will be showing preview pictures on my Facebook, so if you haven't followed me there, follow Artifact Gaming on Facebook as well. But mainly we're trying to get our followers on Kick and Twitch for the most part. We are doing more art streams, kind of the goal. We just got this ring finish right here. We're gonna get rid of some of this underpaint stuff that we don't like. I really am not enjoying this tree over here. It looks like a bird. So we're gonna get that out of here. That doesn't. So I do like this tree though, so maybe we'll pull it down a little bit, just kind of that. And we'll do this, go over here. Kind of block in some other silhouettes. And I'm going to be doing some studies for trees on this as well, just so I can make sure that I'm not effing it all up. Yeah, thanks for joining me here at Artifact Gaming Art. I really do appreciate everybody's coming to the stream. Just say hi. Just hang out with me. We're not going to be on for very long. It does have to be kind of a shorter stream today, but like maybe we'll come back in and do a little bit more. Just be like, I haven't really been as consistent with the artwork as I might like. We really need to get into it. So the next steps will be, we're going to kind of work on this background a little bit. We're going to try and get a little bit more, without over defining the trees. We definitely want to kind of like get some of these notes in here that kind of denote greeness, so to speak. do have to go to work soon, so about 15 minutes, maybe even 20, 30 minutes. We'll go from there. But I really appreciate you coming into the stream, hanging out with me, all of you. Thank you so much. And just establish some kind of core shadow characteristics. And obviously we're going to noodle with this a little bit. And also, like I said, I'm not referencing trees right now, so this is all just kind of like loose interpretations, and then I'm going to look at trees and that type of stuff. We have this underpaint right here I do have to correct as well. The ring is going to be slightly off due to the way that I did it. So we're going to have to fix that. Of course, we got all these little tendrils and stuff too that we got to light. We got to render all this as well. It's going to be fun. We got to get this down here, this bowl, a little bit more correct as well. So we might be using some more structured tools for that. Then we get some more hanging stuff coming off those fingers. And we need to get some blood and some dark shadows, that type of stuff as well. So there's a lot of rendering yet to be done, for sure. I hope you can hear me all right as well. So, you know, right now I think I'm just going to go ahead and start referencing swampy woods, creepy woods, images. So, there we go. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So now I've got some references that's gonna help me out a lot. I really like these kind of twisted tree trunks I'm seeing. Creepy forest pictures on Unsplash. Huh? Take a look at these guys. Yeah, that's cool. So now we're gonna get some reference pictures for our kind of creepy twisted trees. These are kind of nice, but they're singular, so I don't know. We'll see if we can't find some other stuff too. Actually, that one's kind of perfect. All right, I'll pull this one. Clearly, we are not going to be using this for anything other than reference. So this is a watermarked image. It belongs to somebody else, but we're just using it for a reference. You can see we have other reference layers here as well. Okay, so this belongs to Unsplash by Getty Images, and we will not be sourcing that at all, other than to just kind of use it as a TV forest ref. Then we're gonna find another reference pic, and we're gonna try and keep going that way. There's a lot of cool different images you can take a look at. It's on Amazon. That's some sort of thing that I can't use. Alright, this one's from Shutterstock. Again, we will not be actually using these. We will be forming. I don't understand what's happening here. just gonna restart this copy. There we go. G, transform it down. Now we've got two kind of creepy force refs that we could kind of work off of as well to kind of just give us a better set of references to kind of work with. So this one's got like mostly vertical trees, which is fine. I really do think that works well, especially if you have something that's like coming out. So we may kind of experiment with that, kind of going down to the center point of the skeleton hand coming out. I feel like we need to really work on getting some more branches and roots and more dendritic devices. That whole dendritic theme is going to be throughout each one of these pieces as well, which is important. So, you know, part of the creative process here. Thanks for everybody hanging out with me while I do it. We can keep at it here. Got a few more minutes before I have to go on to do something else, but I'm really glad I got a chance once I figured out what I was going to wear for this stupid costume, all that other stuff. Do it. So, I'm going to go over here, take the underpaint out of this equation, and I'm just going to work on this guy right here, I think. So, maybe take out our other guys too here. So why is it green? What the hell? Get a big brush here. So we're coming to the foreground, we're going to get darker and darker. And right now we're just kind of messing with the composition a little bit. I'm going to change the music though. What we're trying to establish is really kind of the vanishing point. So we're going right over those trees for right now because we're going to kind of obliterate everything for the most part. I'm not really looking for anything too specific right now. Of course, we did this on the wrong layer though, so let's all this out. See, all those trees are on kind of the same level because I wasn't thinking about session into the background. One of the things I want to do is match the kind of wrapped vibe that we had with the tree in the foreground in our drawing. That's what we're doing right now. We're going to go ahead and, oops, underpaint, not the, we have this kind of like viney dendritic craziness, and we kind of want to have that in the silhouettes that we're kind of putting in here. That will be slightly highlighted as well. So we're going to take that out, but what we're really looking for in that is to make sure that we are kind of getting that feel. Out that we're kind of wrapping. Going from there. And come back over this. Look at that real quick. Okay, so that's only one little thing here. We only have a little bit of time left as well. So just so you're aware, we're probably gonna be signing off here, but that's gonna be a nice twisted kind of look to it using a little bit of reference. And then we're gonna go ahead and work on highlighting and fading the rest of these into the background as well. So as you can see, we've got some lighter tones in here. Over here, go right here. Make sure that this is color neutral, looking green on the screen. So we'll click this guy, and we're gonna come up here. Now we need a mid-ground element, so like maybe we should have gone back to front on this, but that's okay. We will kind of figure it out. Go ahead and do this. Get a new layer. Put it over here. what we can do with this. First off, I want to place this a little bit differently. And chat, I gotta take a phone call. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, chat. My kid just had an emergency, so I'm gonna have to cut this all the way short. I was gonna keep going for a little bit longer, kind of show you what I was working towards. We'll just kind of go over this really quickly. I had to take my mask off while I was talking on the phone. It was just too much. But anyway. We've got the line work done here. We adjusted the ring here as well. We get some more background kind of tree silhouettes going, and then we're going to tighten those up a little bit. I am liking the silhouette here. This is looking a lot more twisted, swampy, which is what I wanted for the whole thing. Let's go for the underpaint here and put this here. Obviously, we're going to have some contrast issues. These are going to either need to be darker, or these are going to need to be lighter as we move forward. Like a diffuse lighting situation like this, you can see in these pictures, the more foreground they are, the darker they are, and the further away, the more diffuse they get. So this is probably going to have to lighten up a little bit once we've got it where we want it to be as well. But we'll get the shape in there, and then we'll kind of mess around with this lighting and this contrast as well. And then we're just going to keep going, doing the same thing with a few more. Get those all up in here, make them smaller, make them, different. And then once we've got that all set, we'll start working on black and white renders, and then we'll start doing some overlay color, and then finally some opaque color as well. So that's kind of the plan for this piece. I'm still working out a name for this piece as well, but it's the first of several that I want to do about kind of like my father's passing this last February. So yeah, anyway, I expect it to be pretty intense once I'm done with it. Hopefully it'll be everything I wanted it to be. There's a lot there for me. So I want to get this done, and then I want to move right into the next thing. You will see like kind of this dendritic theme throughout each piece in some form or fashion or another. I don't know why that's there, but it is. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you don't, no worries. I'm just going to keep working on it. Much love. See you guys later.